Well, alright. Welcome to another one about my Stump's World of Tanks console replays. How you doing tonight? Really? Yeah. So, the video I'm going to show, the replay is the AMX 31ER, and we'll get to that in a little bit. It wasn't very exceptional gameplay, but, you know, hey, whatever. But, the first video I'm going to show is something that is kind of bugging me. People want to say, you know, hey, this, that, and the other. But this is my win rate from World of Tanks info. And you can see my numbers there. You know, we're all in the blue. 1700, 1840, 1729, 1896, 1859, 1960 something. And we had kind of a low one there with 1690. But then we're back up to 1979, and then 2150. And then 2271, give or take. And what that is for a pattern is, I'm not an exceptional player. I'm slightly above average. I never complain, you know, but never say that I'm a, you know, boast that I'm some great player. I'm a little bit above average, but that's it. But then we'll look at these numbers right here. Look at these numbers in the green all of a sudden. That's kind of odd. The last 6 months or whatever this goes from October to November, so almost a year. It is a year, pretty much. You look through my stats, you know, like I said, 1785, 1841, 1700 and something, 1898, 1859, 1961, and then we have a low one there at 1695 or so, and then we're back up to 1979, 2150, 2271, and then all of a sudden we get 1572, 1430, and 1316. What do them have in common? Ooh, what's the date? September 4th. What happened on September 4th? Oh, that op for the Centennial T95 dropped. Go figure. That's what I wanted to talk about here. People on the forums and everything else that say, you can't prove anything, you can't. And this doesn't prove a lot. It's not like definitive. It's not like, oh my god, this is the gospel. But if you look at my stats for the last year, and they're all in the blue. They're all, you know, 1600 and up. On average, I am a blue player. I am but like I said, a little bit above average player. And then all of a sudden when that op drops that you have to have 300 kills and winning battles or whatever the op was, all of a sudden I can't play worth crap. And people just say, no, it's you. You know, when I had that video of the chieftain up and the shots were missing and bouncing and that was my aim and I should have aimed in a different spot and yada yada yada. Them shots would go through with the AMX 31ER. They'd go through with the FV215B. Not every one of them, but most of them. You know, when I'm aiming at a cupola of a tank that, if I'm in a tank that supposedly has better accuracy than the FV215B, and I'm 80 meters away from a tank, and I can't hit his cupola, there's a problem, son. You know, I've played the FV215B enough that I know how it plays. And the Chieftain is supposed to have a more accurate gun, better damage, not a lot, but just a little bit, and better gun handling. And you get into a match, and a shot that I know, if I was in the FV215B, typically would go. You just know your tanks. You get to know your tanks, and you say, okay, yeah, maybe random, every once in a while that shot wouldn't go, you know, but I know what the FV215B will do. It's a laser, and it's so punchy, the shots are immediate. And they don't tend to, you know, they punch through what you're shooting at for the most part. I mean, I know it's RNG and there's a plus minus 25% deal. I understand that. But shots that I know should have gone, completely missed. Other shots that were kind of questionable, yeah. And then all of a sudden you have a shot that should hit, but oh, it goes 6 meters from where you aim. You know, it's all in the op. When they put these ops on, they stack the deck, whether you want to believe it or not. This game right here is from during that time, and you see that none of my team is down at all down to the cap, and I'm coming back that way, and I'm like, oh jeez, I don't want to go down in there. But my whole team is just, they're way up top, they're down bottom. They're not going to be able to come around the one line because they're stuck. Maybe the tank destroyer at C3 is going to be able to help, but someone's got to get down in there. We're down to 40 seconds. Come on, someone come help. This guy's saying SOS. Alright, I'm just going to go down and just get on the circle. That way at least the cap stops. You know, it's 30 seconds left. Try to get down there and at least get the cap to stop. And you can see I kind of hide because I have a feeling this tank's behind me up on that ridge, and I don't want to get shot. So I'm just going to sit here until someone else comes down and help. I'm just going to try to hold the cap. And we got a couple tanks down here now. We got another one moving out beside me here. So okay, I'm going to try to go around. The Death Star took out someone, so now I'm going to come around and try to help him out. And look at that. Ooh, E4 going after the Death Star. I put one into his tail, give him some butt sex. He's going after the Death Star, so I have got to track him. Tracked, buddy. We hit him hard, and oh, he repaired it. Okay, I got to save that Death Star. Come on. There we go. Alright, Death Star saved, crisis averted. He can't turn his turret at me. Artillery hit near me, so I'm going to do my luck, take that shot, and then back up, and then try to get on the move. But the Death Star finishes off the E4, so good job to him. And I know that artillery is around us somewhere because I heard it. So I'm just thinking, hey, he's down here somewhere. And oh, crap, there he is. And right here I get lucky. I shoot and then back up, and he just happens to miss. Thank you, RNG. And right here, I definitely make a mistake. There's a E50M up here, and he's down to half health. He gets hit again, but I also see a tank to my right. Is a Centurion. No, not a Centurion. Conqueror to my right. Full health. I want to put some shots into the side of him. But he's hanging out behind the building, so I can't. And all of a sudden, oh, here comes that E50M. He's doing a suicide rush. And right here, I was worried about backing down over that hill, the drop-off. So I come forward trying to get out of the way, but I wasn't quick enough. He got his ram in, which that was 100% my fault. I should have avoided the ram at all costs. Put one into him, and then the Death Star finished him off. Thank you, Death Star. So, you know, two teammates working together. I helped him out. Kept that E4 from coming around and raping him, and then he helped me out, keeping the E50M from finishing me off, so that's all good. And there's no more tanks right here. That whole team's down here now, so I'm going to try to go up and get some shots on whatever's left. There goes the Conqueror. He's out of the game. T10 up here, so let's go see if I can finish him off. Not too worried about T10. And we come up here and he gets finished off by the Conqueror, and I'm like, damn it, save me some shots. But yeah, back to the op thing. We got a second here while the gameplay is kind of boring here. You know, when they put these ops up that you need so much XP or so many kills or whatever, wargaming is a casino. They know what they're doing. They stack the deck, and that doesn't mean it's impossible. And that doesn't mean they don't want to just make it hard. They want to make it so you stay online more, so it takes you longer to get the op done. Auto lock at the T-57, we miss. That was my fault, stupid. But that's alright, he's not looking at me yet. So, oh, he's looking at me now. Well, let's see if I can get one shot into him. Come on. There we go. 397 out of him there. He's almost finished off. But I want to avoid his shot. I think I'm below his gun. Come on, shoot. Yeah, he hit the dirt. So, I think he still has either one or two shells in there. So we're going to let this guy go up. He's got more health than me. See if he can take a shot. He puts one into him and then I finish him off. So T-57 out of the game. There's only a couple tanks left. And that light tank is up at C0 right now, taking out our artillery. So I'm going to head that way. See if I can get in behind him or something. Because, I mean, he's not going to go down bottom. There's a bunch of... Ooh, and there's a Centurion. Come on. Some surprise butt sex. Yeah, no, he gets finished off before I get there. Darn it. And then right here, someone's on the cap. Kind of boo. Kind of cheesy, off the cap. But it is what it is. But, so I'm thinking, I'm going to try to go up around the back. Because if it was me and I was in that light tank, I would have backtracked and went back towards our spawn point up there. So I'm going to see if I can go up there and try to flush him out. But, you know, who knows if he's up there or not. I don't know where he is, really. No idea. So, but yeah, back to the op thing. It's just, Wargaming wants to keep its server population up. They want you to play. The more people that play, the more popular, the better the game is, the better it is for them. And the way to do that is to make stuff harder to do. Because they know they'll have people that want to get it done. And they'll stay online and they'll play. They prey on our, as players, our, I don't know what the term I want to use is, but because we're addicted to the game, we like the game, they're going to use that in their favor. And if anyone thinks they're not, they're crazy. Because they do it constantly. And looking at my stats, like I said, I'll reiterate it again. I'm not an excellent player. I'm not, World of Tanks god by any means. But I'm an above average player. And my stats show that through the last year. And all of a sudden when that op drops, pew, I'm a below average player. So, one shot for 401 to the 55. 853 assist and 3 shots for 1147 to the E4. E50, I spotted it. E50M, 250 assist and 1 shot for 424. And the T57 Heavy, 2 shots for 589, took him out of the game. So, again, not an exceptional game by any means. 10 shots fired, 10 hits, 7 penetrations. Combined 30, 36, almost 3,700. Yeah, definitely just an average game. But I wanted to put a video up to discuss some, I couldn't just put, 10 minutes of that little screenshot of my desktop and stuff. Not screenshot, but you know what I mean, of World of Tanks info. And it's, I don't think Wargaming is evil for doing it, but anyone out there that doesn't think that that's what they do is crazy. They're nuts, And like I said, they're out to make money. I understand, and I get it. I just wish I could, if I go out and buy the tank, if I went and bought the Centennial's T95, which I did, I should be able to opt out of that op and have regular games again. I shouldn't have to deal with the bullshit that you have to deal with when they drop these ops. And, if the ops were only a week long and they had them once a month or something, no big deal. But they have these ops that are, 15 days, and then 10 days later another 15, 20-day op, and then 10 days later, and they're constantly doing it. So you just can't get really good games. It just comes and goes. But this one right here, this past one, that was the worst. I mean, I've been able to outplay the op by playing lower tiers. Even I couldn't even do that with that op. It just, no matter what, I had horrible RNG. It was just, it sucked. But anyways, as usual, comment, rate, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down, tell me what I did right or wrong. And remember, on that battlefield, shoot the red ones.